Hi guys, this is Anjali bringing you reading for Taurus, and this is going to be a general weekly reading from 28th September to 4th of October 2020. And guys, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. So take it as it resonates and leave the rest. Right now, guys, those who haven't subscribed, please, guys, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. It would be a great help. And you can also now follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. And yeah, cross watchers are also welcome. So energies can be vice versa. So please keep that in mind as well. All right, let's start your reading. Messages for Taurus. What are the messages for Taurus? Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? Messages for Taurus from 28th September to the 4th of October 2020. Messages for Taurus from the 28th September to the 4th of October. A time to give rather than take. This is a time for you to focus on others, focus on giving rather than taking it. All right, this means that there should be a phase where you're giving time or energy to somebody who's in need. All right, new moon in Virgo. Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus. What are the messages for Taurus, please? Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? Messages for Taurus. Have faith in your dreams. That is waxing crescent moon. Right. Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? A new start is coming. Wait a minute. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I really feel that you need to believe in your dreams, right? Because a new start is coming for you, and whatever you're thinking about, and nothing is yet set in stone. Excuse me. Clearly means that there is changes coming towards you. All right. So you need to focus on giving as just not receiving. All right. Then focus on your dreams, which means that your dreams are going to come true because we have a fresh new starting, right? So what if you felt like there was an ending here, it's not right, because I really feel that things are going to change, right? So it might be above your expectations as well. Let's see. Messages excuse me. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? Messages for Taurus from 28th September to the 4th of October. All right, we have Lakshmi here. Lakshmi is a goddess of money, wealth, abundance, prosperity here. So there is money coming towards you guys. Wow. Messages for Taurus, please. What are the messages for Taurus? All right. That is Vata. This means that you are ready for. This is unlimited possibilities. This is realization. This is communicating with your divine, understanding where you are, and communicating with your spiritual self. All right. Now we have Tantra here, which means that this is like the erotic. Something passionate is coming towards you guys. There is a chance of highly passionate relationship, or coming to know about somebody who's very passionate about you, or you might be passionate about you. This is also about understanding that part of your life, right? Krishna, oh my god, one of my favorite cards in this deck actually. He is my one of my favorite gods here. He is all about love, right? And we have both of them here, the Krishna and Lakshmi here. Now I really feel that Krishna is all about love, unconditional love, faith, and loyalty here. So if this card comes out, I'm for sure this is all about your soulmate as well. So I really feel that there is a chance of you meeting your soulmate, or excuse me, I really feel that there's a chance of meeting your soulmate here. This might be a realization for you, which is coming forward, into your life here, bringing money. Lakshmi is also a better half, or the wife of Mahavishnu, which means that this card, which clearly says that Krishna is what do you say? One of the 10 avatars of Mahavishnu itself. So it clearly says that you are meeting your match here, you're meeting your soulmate here. So keep an eye open, guys. Looks like something huge. All right. Let me check on Vata once again, because this is a new deck for me and I don't want to give you any unclear picture here, right? Please bear with me. I'm in love with this deck here. The only problem is that it takes time for me to go through it because I have a busy schedule, and taking time out to read the book without going through the cards is totally difficult. So yeah, creative, imaginative and unpredictable. So this means that you are going with your creative side here. All right. This can also mean that allow your thoughts to take you to higher places. Yeah, I told you, right? This is you getting divine downloads from your divine. So it's correct. Fine. Good. Thank you. This is used communicating with your divine, getting all those creative ideas, downloads into your life. All right. Now let's see. Excuse me, guys. What's coming for you guys? Let's see. Current energy, please. Current energy for Taurus. Current energy for Taurus from 28th September to the 4th of October. Excuse me, guys. Taurus. Current energy. What's the current energy for Taurus? What's the current energy for Taurus? What's the current energy for Taurus? Please give me clear, accurate messages for Taurus. Thank you so much. So we have the Magician here. So it looks like you're manifesting something here. All right, you have all the tools you need to manifest something. This is a card for Aries as well. So take it as it resonates. So this is somebody putting all the effort into manifesting something. Excuse me. I seriously have a bad cold today. Now this is you making. You're putting all your effort into manifesting something here. All right. Let's see what's crossing your path. Three of Cups. You might be manifesting somebody to return here. So this is Three of Cups, which clearly says that there is reconciliation here, or getting together of people, coming together of people here. The Three of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. All right. Looks like you had an ending with this person and you're manifesting them back into your life with the Three of Cups. All right. Looks like a celebration, reunion, and it can also be somebody returning from the past. You have somebody in your past, there was some kind of miscommunication or ending, and you want them back in your life, so you're manifesting them back into your life. All right, now let's see what's the base of the spread like. What's in the base of the spread for Taurus? What's the base of the spread for Taurus, please? What's the base of the spread for Taurus? 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 What's the base? Yes, please. Eight of Swords. So somebody is not sure here. Somebody feels tied up. This might be you feeling tied up because this person has left you, or you might be in a place where you feel that you can't move forward. And this is Eight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Take it as it resonates. So you might feel that with this person gone, you are unable to move forward here. Or this is your subconscious telling you that they have left, or they are stuck on you, or you are stuck on them. All right. Now let's see what's crowning your spread. What's crowning your spread for Taurus? What's crowning the 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 spread for Taurus, please? What's crowning the spread for Taurus? Crowning the spread for Taurus, please. What's crowning the spread for Taurus? Okay, we have the Four of Swords here. This is all about rest and rejuvenation, healing. So you might be going through some kind of a healing after this person has left your situation. This is also time taking to think about what has happened in more clear way. All right, this might be about some kind of a related to your heart. This might be you understanding things. Let's see what happened in the immediate past for you guys. Let's see. Messages, please. Clear messages, please. What happened in the immediate past for Taurus? What happened in the immediate past for Taurus, please? Please give me clear, precise messages for Taurus. Oh, thank you. We have the King of Cups here. All right. So there was some kind of, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is also about self-love. This is also about healing. This is somebody who's mature, right? Somebody's mature. Somebody's very loving, kind. This also is somebody who's going through a lot of healing here. They have, what do you say? They are abundant in love. I really feel that they are in a place where they feel that they have it all, right? With the King of Cups here. Now take it as it resonates. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Taurus, please? What's the outcome for Taurus? This King of Cups also, oh wow, we have the Lovers. Alright, give me a minute. Now I'm gonna come to this card in a bit. I feel that this card also talks about deep healing and understanding of the situation. So in the past you have understood something about a situation here. You might have went through a deep healing process and understood things which have put you in a place of enlightenment, right? You have understood something very, very clearly. You went into a deep meditative state. I really feel like you have got some kind of an awakening about a situation here, bringing so much of love and self-care into your life. This can also mean about a person, or this is also about self-love. So please take it as it resonates. Now we have the Lovers here. This card talks about Gemini. This is all about coming together of two people, all right, who have I really feel that this card for me is all about partnership, coming together in love, right? With the Lovers card, Gemini energy. So the outcome is Lovers. So I really feel that you are manifesting somebody who has been there was some kind of miscommunication between you guys, and you are manifesting them to return here. Take it as it resonates, that I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, yeah, and Aries here. All right, I'm sorry for the bells in the background. I stay near a temple, so all right. Now let's see. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Clarify the Magician, please. Why is the Magician here? Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician, please. Why is the Magician here? Clarify the Magician. Yeah, what was that? The World. So I really feel that there was an ending here with the World card, right? So I really feel that I told you right before itself there was an ending, because I saw a Death and Rebirth card while I was shuffling that, and the Ace of Swords. So this ending has put some kind of clarity into your life here, some kind of truth or clarity. There has been some kind of fight or thoughts which has been, yeah, and the Emperor here. So which means that this is a situation where there was an ending, and you've got some clarity, and you have taken the power of the situation here. All right. So I really feel that you are manifesting something because of understanding a situation very, very clearly and taking charge of that situation with the Emperor card. Now why is the Three of Cups here? Clarify the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? So I really feel that this is the Capricorn energy, devil energy, so the shadow side. So I really feel that you are addicted to this person, or there is a habit which you have to, put focus on and remove it. Oh my God, Two of Cups. So I really feel that you might be addicted to this person, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. So I really feel that you might recognize this person as your soulmate, twin flame, and you can't get them out of your mind, kind of an energy I'm getting here. So with the shadow side and the Two of Cups, you might be addicted to this thought of them being your soulmate, and you want them to return into your life here. Now let's see, Eight of Swords here. Why is Eight of Swords in the base of the spread? This is all about subconscious. So you know that you can't move away from this person, and you are at crossroads here with the Two of Wands here. So this is all about having everything in your life and still craving for that one person or one thing you really feel that will complete you, right? Now let's see, guys, the Eight of Swords with the Two of Wands here. Clarify the Eight of Swords with the Two of Wands. It's like the saying goes, right? You don't recognize the value until they leave, right? Or something leaves from our life. Now we have the King of Cups here, which means that there is knowledge here, there is love here, and I really feel that with this person gone, you are recognizing, you are getting that inner healing here, and realizing what has happened here with the King of Cups here. All right. I really feel that this is also being embodying that love you have for this person, or this might also mean that you're going through that healing after this separation here. Now let's see why is the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is all about healing, rest and rejuvenation, recuperating, and taking care of yourself, right? Why is the Four of Swords here? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So I really feel that Three of Pentacles, excuse me. So I really feel that you're focusing on your money here, money and work here. I really feel that right now you're concentrating on building your situation, are financial materialistic things, and focusing on your job. And this can all Three of Pentacles can also mean working as a team, right? Oh, we have got the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups talks about stagnancy and being stubborn here, all right? And there is a factor here which clearly says that you are lost in your own thoughts, or you are getting busy with your regular life, focusing on money and work here. And the Ten of Cups. So, what you really feel like, what you really need is money and that happily ever after with the Ten of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, take it as it resonates, guys. This might be you focusing on money and moving towards a place where you feel that this is not enough. You are still determined to get that happy ending back, right? Now, let's see King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups for me, please. You, oh my God. Queen of Cups. You are, the, you guys are soulmates, actually. I really feel like Queen of Cups, emotional healing, love, self love, healing, true love, happiness, abundance in love, right? So I really feel that you have met your match in the past, and there was some kind of a competition or struggle here to stay on top. So I really feel that there was some kind of I think there was some kind of competition or some kind of conflict which put you apart here. And you have the Knight of Wands here, a messenger coming towards you, bringing that messages towards your passionate messages coming towards you from this person. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Yeah, yeah. We have the Sun here, which means that things are going to go good. I really feel that um, there's happiness here. There is starting over here. I really feel that you want to start over with this person. Yeah, this might happen suddenly with the Tower card. So I really feel that things are going to move ahead suddenly, and this is going to be a happy beginning or restarting your life here. All right. Now let's get to the Lovers here. Why is the Lovers in the immediate future or the outcome? Why is the Lovers here? Clarify the Lovers. We have the Chariot here, Cancer energy. So somebody is moving towards a completely new direction, or I really feel that you might be moving from an existing place, or this might be you spiritually moving towards a new place or a situation. Now, both are major arcanas, so major energy here. You're moving towards commitment here with the Taurus energy, High Priest. So I really feel that there is this love here, there is this understanding things completely, and you want a commitment or a partnership here. You might be entering a partnership here with the High Priest. This is your energy, Taurus energy. Then we have the Nine of Wands. You're not sure about it, or somebody else is not sure about it because of what has happened in the past. Somebody's trying to defend themselves with the Nine of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Take it as it resonates. Can I get one more card, please? So I really feel that you want to move towards commitment. You have this love. You want that. You are taking the responsibility, and I really feel that you are making a move to this person, offering them a partnership or a commitment, but they are not sure about it. They feel that they are holding a burden, or you might feel that this is some kind of huge, heavy weight on your shoulders. So even you might feel that you are not ready to move. Give them that because you feel that you are stuck, or this might be a painful ending. All you have to do is put it down, right? Put the burden down. Easy said than done, but same. Somebody has already moved on. Six of Swords here. So it might be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I will feel that they have moved on to a fresh start with an Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or this might be something they are focusing on their money, or you might be moving towards money here. A new proposal or a new project. A seed being planted or sowed for future stability. So guys, this is your weekly reading from 28th September to the 4th of October. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.